realized I needed to do a part two on the first interval of reporting the Primal diet experience from March 2022 to May 2022. Wanted to tackle the other items as far as what foods I no longer eat because I'm on the Primal diet right now, and then how that's affected me for good or better. I mean, for good or worse. For better or worse. So I was thinking, I've had practically no use for plants anymore. No vegetables needed, as in fiber needed. Fiber is, in my opinion, now it's absolutely not necessary for any human function that I know of so far. The only plant food I really use consistently, maybe on a weekly basis, is probably avocado. Avocado is just like, it still has that fatty texture and base that I crave sometimes. It might be because I'm transitioning from keto. I was low carb keto for almost 2 years before this in March. And yeah, I eat avocado a lot. So maybe that's going to phase out. I'll just go strictly all animal product focused, fats at least. But yeah, I'm kind of skeptical of avocado because it's still a plant oil. Technically, I've been looking into, and so I'm just gonna see. Maybe I'll phase out avocado and see how I feel. But so far, I'm still eating avocado, and no crazy aches or pains after just eating that. As far as plants, when I remove them completely, about a couple weeks in the Primal diet, my back pain that I had for a while, still on keto as well, it was not as bad as when I was on keto. Before I was on keto, it was worse. Back pain was horrible. Then when I cut the plants completely, the salads, all the big salads on keto, I cut that out on Primal. Back pain's gone, just disappeared. So I think, yeah, I don't think plants are necessary. Maybe if you get like a craving for something alkalinizing, like Ozgenus would said on the Primal Diet books, maybe that would happen. But I'm in favor of having an acidic environment mostly. So I'm crushing red meat, crushing all kinds of animal products. Don't feel the need for salads. Only have them on occasion, probably right now. So yeah, plants not necessary, in my opinion. I'd eat I started with starches probably in March. The only starches really I was eating like cooked potato and butternut squash. Those two I kind of realized I kind of had a phase for them. I don't crave them every day like I do animal products for sure. So I just phased them out. Yeah, not necessary. It was only for cravings, I think. When I truly think about my instinct, it was just a craving. Coming from cooked diets and things, craving still there. I don't have craving for much sweet except for fruit. Fruit is usually just like a once a day thing. Now that it's summertime, I'm loving it, hydrating. I don't like to eat too much because I know it's just gonna jack me up emotionally, even along with what Ajna said, it's gonna jack you up. Mental state's gonna go a little wild probably. So I'm keeping the fruit low. Probably the only fiber I'm getting right there is from fruit at all. Very little though. Papaya. The fruits I'm eating is papaya. Used to eat blueberries a little. Trying pineapple and papaya. I want to experiment with those because they were noted in the Primal Diet books to increase digestion of meats and things. It helps digest it with enzymes, I believe is what it was said. So I'm just trying to experiment with that, feel it out. It's been awesome. I've been making papaya custard from the recipe book. That is delicious. I think that actually does help um, increase the digestion and allow you to eat more meat, which allows you to gain more weight, I think. Put on some more muscle at least, which is ideal for me right now. And let's see, I want to also tackle eggs. Eggs, I wanted to get good at drinking raw eggs. How everyone else says they can do it flawlessly on the Primal diet, I was like, there has to be a way then. Like, if they can do it, I can do it. It feels natural just to drink it raw because I've been cooking the whites honestly still because I cannot get over the texture um, of raw egg just by itself. I can mix it in milkshakes, smoothies, anything, drink it raw easily. But I had talked to some Primal diet people and they were saying it takes a while for your body to get used to drinking, sucking raw eggs, the white and the yolk all together. But your body will eventually start craving it and want it that way. So I'm trying to get over the texture naturally. Maybe I'll try drinking out of a glass instead, just chugging it. Because the sipping right out of the top of the egg, making a hole in the eggshell and sipping it, it's a little rough. Yeah, a little slimy, but maybe it's an acquired taste. So I've been brainwashed for so many years to just not like only have cooked eggs. Don't know what raw texture of egg really is. Foreign to me. But I do find it interesting though that raw meat digested absolutely or was I got used to it immediately. The texture was fine. Maybe that's because I eat rare steak. But besides the point, back to eggs. The actual digestion and assimilation of the egg after I would eat a raw egg, at first detox symptoms were wild. Those are probably the hardest stomach cramps and bloating, gas I've gotten on the Primal diet was from eggs. And that's why I mentioned the part one of this when I had milkshakes. I think it was because the egg was grabbing toxins, trying to dump them out to the intestines. And that was just wrecking my stomach. I had to literally in the middle of basketball games, for example, I would just be keeling over in pain mid-stride, had to sit out due to that much gas created from toxins dumping out. I believe that's what it was, at least, because I tried to go to the bathroom multiple times, nothing came out. Basically just gas. So came to that conclusion because it's happened a couple times. Now I'm getting better, which is really hopeful. Eggs are just getting more digestible raw, in summary, which is great because eggs are a staple. Honestly, that's in almost every one of my meals. Eggs with beef meats. Yeah, I want to stop cooking the whites. I want to get to that point because I think assimilation and the usage of the whole egg is going to be crucial to accelerate the health detoxing and restoration process. Just slowed probably a little bit with the cooking of the whites. So yeah. I think that was most of what I wanted to say for part 2. Was there anything else? I made my own cheese. That was awesome. Let milk curdle out in room temperature. Sounds sketchy, but let it sit out by itself in a mason jar, raw milk, and it curdled. They say wait about a week, so I waited a week. Poured that thing in a cheesecloth after it had curdled, and let it hang, and basically just let it dry, drip hang off a clothes hanger. And I got hard cheese, literally within a day of dripping. So I used that for cheese trains. That was nice. Other than having Amos Miller cheese, which was like, uh, that is the staple cheese for, I think, easier mineral supplement because it's already soft. That's what I'd heard. It's easier to digest the minerals than hard homemade cheese. So I think homemade cheese is the way to get your dry cheese in. Um, and then softer cheeses is better for mineral supplementation. Um, I'll have to keep experimenting with that. So I think that was the extras. And hopefully I don't have another slew of things I just forgot to report. Um, but I would say waking up energy hasn't improved greatly that much. It's probably because I'm still eating cooked. Um, Still have a couple nightmares every now and then, which I heard happens when you're still eating cooked. When you're fully raw, they say dreams are absolutely fine. So I have to try that strict. Um, yeah, the waking up energy. I'm waiting for that to get a little more clear headed state of mind and not foggy as soon as I wake up. Because I've had that all my life. Try to get that out of the routine. I want to wake up fresh, so I have to eat more raw. Yeah. Still sleeping like 7 to 8 hours. Heard people sleep less on Primal diet, so it's probably cooked once again, sleeping longer. But haven't had the need to meditate. I just don't think that's a thing really as well. So I just like to sleep. That's it. Energy levels crash sometimes. It may be too much fruit in meals, so I might cut back on the fruit. So I want my energy to be stable right after a meal. Um, okay, I think that's it. Oh, I'm eating herbs, by the way. Herbs. That's the only other plant. It doesn't seem to bother me. So yeah, that's it. I'll be back in 3 months. All right.